It is Saturday night, so I am Empress Melissae, and it is Saturday Night Empress Live. We are in effect ready to get into these Venusian energies because, as many of you may know, I am Libra Sun, so I definitely tap into all of that Venusian energy. So let's see what is going on. Our Soul Helper Oracle cards are going to give us some messages tonight to see what we may need to know in regards to all of these energies that are going on at this time. All right, we got Pluto in retrograde, I believe, as well. So a lot of changes. I mean, it's been going on for a while, but I still feel so much of that happening at this time. I see a lot of changes in myself in different areas of my life. And again, many of us may be up against making some big decisions on the table, really going within to decide if we're going to trust ourselves and take that journey, really do what it is that our heart wants to do, right? But it does take some work. It does take some tenacity, staying in the game, And if we're dealing with this energy of feeling blue, then perhaps we need to trust in our fairy godmother to come through. Ooh, I was a poet and didn't even know it. All right, guys, so let me know how you're feeling out there, and don't forget to hit the like button because especially if you watch most of the video, obviously there was a message here for you. And yes, if you were drawn here, there is a message for you. So thank you for being here, and we're going to see what this energy is. Right? Someone you can't work with to get to that Ten of Pentacles, perhaps, right? No matter how hard you try, it feels like you could be dealing with someone who just isn't, doing their part, if you will. And maybe that's frustrating you a little bit. Yeah, we've got this Queen of, what is this? Queen of Pentacles energy. Yeah, you're definitely focused on getting to the next level. I feel like you're a person, if I'm tapping into you tonight, that you're not satisfied with just, getting by. You don't want to have to just, deal with what you have to. It's like you want a better way of life is what I see with that. So that's a tarot of opposition. Along with the vice versa tarot, we're going to pull out tonight for clarification. So we're definitely going to be seeing what is going on for us at this time. Again, in regards to the Venus retrograde, Pluto retrograde, Aries and Libra, South and North node, switch up. It's like, what is all of this switch up energy going on, right? Some of you may be wondering, like, what the heck? A lot of things could be shaken and moving right now in your life, and you're just like, Jesus, give me a moment to, integrate what just happened here. All right, so we got some messages from No Communication. This one says, I hope the future will bring us together. So if you're separated from someone right now, a lot more of that hoping, wishing, and praying energy. I think that you are better off without me, right? It almost feels like if you're dealing with a person in the past that was always kind of like playing the victim role and that kind of thing, woe is me, feel sorry for me, I want the attention. That's kind of the energy that I'm getting from a past person. No matter who I am with, my thoughts always lead me back to you. You got to wonder, like even if they were with you, were they secretly thinking about someone else in the background? I almost kind of get the energy from a person you may not be communicating with at this time that, they just don't really know themselves is really what it comes down to. At least that's what the feeling I'm getting anyway. I haven't been seeing this energy as far as past people that are really putting in the effort that they need to come back and really be a part of your life if that's the case. You know what I mean? We're also going to get some guardian angel messages, you guys, and do get your question ready for the end. I'll flip my divination coin. We will get an answer for you. Stick around to the end for all the good stuff, guys. Let's set the energies here and get into this reading, shall we? All right, thank you. Angels, ancestors, way showers, and guides of the highest white light, we honor you for this protection and circle. Circle of protection and wisdom. Bring through what is most needed at this time. calling back all of our power and returning evil eye back to sender. Guys, what is going on out there? Is this not like some just weird switch up, change up energy going on out there? Heck, I don't even know what to expect from moment to moment, to be honest with you. I feel like, you know, just a lot internally as well as externally may be happening. I definitely feel a lot of, you know, pulling of, you know, Venus is all about love and things of that nature, right? Beauty. And it's like many of us want our lives to be amazing and beautiful and awesome, right? And it's kind of like, how do we just break that surface and really get to the other side of where we're at right now? How many of you are resonating with that out there? You know, there's something that really pulls at your heart, and you know, you're struggling with getting to the other side, breaking through the ground and really having, you know, seeing the results that you're wanting to see, or having the breakthroughs that you're wanting to have. What's coming out for us as a collective at this time? What do we need to know? Color blue could be very significant as well. So we've got release your inner rebel. So many of you have been playing too small for too long, all right? You know for a fact that there's something else that you want to do. You want to break free. I want to break free. How many of you are feeling that queen energy, right? It's kind of like feeling like you've been cooped up for too long or held back for too long, whatever the case may be. You could be feeling like you're just trapped in the house too much and you need to get out. Or this could be something even bigger, that you're just really trying to break out of whatever this life has been up to this point and truly like live your best life, right? How many of you are resonating with that out there? Listen to the eternal song of your soul. Tune in and learn to trust it. So many of us, again, know what that is. There's that whispering, you know, that still small voice. It's never going to be overpowering, but you're going to feel it. You're going to know it, right? And you're also going to know it when you're out of chord, or you know you're in discord. You see her playing this harp here, right? But if we're not really allowing ourselves to be who we truly came here to be, then we're always going to feel like, you know, we're kind of like that caged bird, if you will. We're never going to feel like that we're truly seen for who we are. Yeah, I see that here with a wonderful surprises coming. Look at that. This is you. I feel like it's kind of like maybe the glass half full, glass half empty. It's like this is the energy that we really have to be aware of, as far as when we're knowing that we want something else, right? But that trusting, that faith of the mustard seed is like so important. When and that a mustard seed is very small, in case you guys don't know. It's almost like a grain of sand or something, you know. But if you can really just tap into the what's the archetype, if you will, of that power, you know, of being able, you know how they say small things come in, or big things come in small packages, you know, kind of like short people. But that's what I think about, right? It's like really just forming that ball, if you will, of trust, and allowing not only to build that within yourself, but allowing it to, you know, grow, if you will, not allowing it to stay stifled. And maybe it is something small at this point. Maybe it is something that you would have to put some effort into, but it's truly something that's going to make you so much happier. Flames of desire is this card. Fanning those flames, you know, allowing yourself to really trust and believe in everything you've been working towards bringing in for yourself. But some of that may need to be done from a physical action point. You know, there's a lot to be said for just trusting, but at the same time, if we're given steps to take to start moving in that direction, we really have to trust ourselves, you know, that still small voice, if you will, and not allow ourselves to continue to play small. Really fan those flames of desire, and at the same time, take the action, allow that inspired inspiration, if you will, to be flamed into, or to be fanned into that flame, so much so that you can't avoid taking action. It's almost like you have to, you know what I mean? So it's like, don't allow this song, if you will, to die within you. Not only listen to it, but allow it to be expressed. Allow your true self to be expressed, you know? So release your inner rebel. I think I'm going to read that one. So this card is a, speaking of numerology, we've got a 20, hold on a second, 20, well, we got a 33. Actually, I think I want to read this one because this is a master number. And if you could really master this inner connection within yourself and this trust within yourself to take that inspired action, this is where you're really going to be the most powerful in your life, no matter what it is you're trying to manifest. All right, so let's read 33 here. So this is going to give us a crystal. It's also going to give us an essential oil we can work with, a power animal, and number, which in this case is going to be a master number 33. All right, guys, so you can look at this card and see what other things you see in it as I read this card. Your soul is an eternal song, an everlasting melody that flows through the cosmos and has the power to touch everything. It knows neither time nor space, neither life nor death, which is presently why it is here, where you are right now. Be aware of this. You are the soul, in quotations, the soul, all right? That is you. You are the soul. That is the main essence of you, if you will, not this body. You are eternal, and you are made, and you made the decision to be here in this moment. Whether you are content or otherwise will depend on whether you are on the path of your soul and whether you are attuned to it. So basically everything I just channeled in the beginning, it's like, are you being true to yourself, and are you moving in the direction you know is really going to make you happy? It is only on your soul path that you will find happiness and encounter true love. So if you've been looking for true love, and I've always felt this as well, and this is great. This is confirmation actually for me as well, because I feel like, and it makes a lot of sense, you know, when you can be bold enough to be who you're truly meant to be, right? Your person is most likely going to be waiting on that path, the one that's really meant for you, you know, the one that's already put in their work as well and already going in a direction, you know, that's good, that's helping them to get to their 10 of Pentacles, you know, Queen of Pentacles and all of that good stuff, right? So that's the kind of person you want to be with. But if you're not even really on that path, it's like, how can you expect to really meet that person, right? So again, if you're on the right path, you know, it is only on your path that you will find happiness and encounter true love, and only there do these treasures all lie waiting for you. Have many of you been feeling that, right? Let me know. Hit the like button. Definitely let me know that you're resonating with this. Examine and review your soul path and your intentions with regard to it. It is important to be aware that your soul is not within you, inside your body, but instead you are within your soul. Think about that for a moment, right? So your soul is the whole embodiment of this physical body, if you will. Your thoughts, your emotions, and, you know, your actual physical body. And it's like, that encompasses what your soul is. And are we on the path that's really leading us towards all that we really want? All right, so knowing this will help you to be better able to sense your soul, to attune to it, since if you seek it within you, it will be in vain. So remembering that you are the soul, if you try to seek inside of yourself, because again, you are the soul, so stop trying to look like inside of something that you already are and just acknowledge what it is. You know what I mean? Think of yourself increasingly as a soul, light, great, radiant, and immeasurably diverse in all your colors and vibrations. Your soul is in your soul is in the matrix of your truth, of your eternity. So again, are you being that rebel? Are you, being bold and stepping out there and not caring what other people think, to be honest with you? And that's really how you have to be, to really know who's right for you, who's meant for you. Because if you're hiding behind a mask yourself, right? If you're hiding behind a mask yourself and not really being true to who you are within yourself, if you can't be happy with yourself, well, how can you expect other people, to praise you and think you're amazing and all that stuff as well? No, we've got to be the rebel and fan those flames of who we are, and if people don't like us, then, well, they're not meant for us. That's just how it is. And sometimes it's a little bit of a lonely road until we can get back in tune with ourselves, just like the instrument, right? In tune, playing our melody, going down our path. That's where all the treasures, all the people, all the things that we want is. And so this is a really looking at yourself, hard, honest truth. Is your life beautiful, like the Venus energy? Is your life the way you want it to be, or are there some adjustments that need to be made? All right, so learn to trust your soul. It has chosen this precise life as it is now the immense diversity that your present incarnation has to offer, or present circumstances, have to offer. Now is the time to stop railing against all these things. So in other words, like, stop seeing your life as like perhaps this constant, just misfortunate events and things like that. Maybe even playing a little bit of the victim ourselves, in our life, instead of being honest about perhaps where we have even fallen short in showing up for ourselves and being who we truly are, right? And then we kind of wonder, like, why do these, I want to say low lives or dirt bags, but unfortunately that's what came to my mind. And I could speak on that too for some of the people in my past. So, we've all been there, but it's all about making better choices and ones that really resonate with us. It's like, why do we want to keep living a life that we're really not happy with and bringing in the same type of people, the same circumstances, right? All right, so acceptance is key and will open the doors to your next step around your destiny. So yeah, it's again taking those steps, taking the action, being bold, and stop, just thinking that things are going to change. And it's not going to be just by you thinking good, thinking positively. But getting in that state really does help you to give you the inspiration. But from there, you still have to take the steps, right? You still have to show your part of the trust enough to take the steps when you're given them. All right, so the power animal is the raven, which you can see right here. Listening, right? And that's all what this is about. Oh, like an Edgar Allan Poe, right? Are we playing like a depressing kind of, story, if you will, song, vibration, melody? What kind of tune is our soul playing at this time? And are we really listening to what tune we really should be in, the key that we should really be in, if you will? All right, so the essential oil is tea tree oil. The crystal is sapphire, and of course, the master number is 33. Are you ready to step up and master your life by being bold, my dear? because your soul is calling you to step out, to be who you truly are, not to hide any longer, all right? Because there is a lot of good coming towards you, but you've got to trust and believe that it is and take the action that's necessary. So let's see what's going on with our Tarot of Oppositions, and we'll clarify with the Vice Versa Tarot. All right, coming out immediately, wow, Two of Swords energy and Ten of Pentacles in reverse, okay? Maybe it's been difficult for you with yourself about the fact that things just have not been panning out, right? Exactly the way that you had hoped. This could be in money, this could be in someone you were building, you know, a relationship with, a partnership with, as far as a business, even with the Pentacles coming out. But definitely there's some confusion, there's some two minds about this situation. Someone's definitely going back and forth. This could be you not feeling comfortable or trusting the situation, feeling like you don't, you know, like maybe things are hidden from you or somebody's hiding something from you perhaps. All right, Page of Pentacles in reverse. Ooh, maybe hiding money from you. Somebody perhaps has that you've been letting keep the books. Maybe you're in a relationship where someone else has been handling the finances, and you're just like, why do we never have money? You know, maybe it seems like we should have more than we do, or something of that nature. Or maybe you don't feel like you're getting paid well enough at a job that you're at. That could also be the case as well. Feeling like you're constantly, you know, in this type of dynamic, and maybe that is the case with the Chariot in reverse. You know, it's almost like you're putting the brakes on yourself. It's like spirit can't help you, you know, as long as you're in this confusing energy, as long as maybe, you know, it's like maybe one minute you are, you know, hyped up and you're in a good space regarding what it is that you want, but then it's kind of like falling off the wagon, right? And going back into the negative thinking and things of that nature. Ten of Wands, yeah, definitely could be feeling like, or seeing, you know, like, and it can be hard, right, to see something different, to see something better when things just keep seeming to go in the wrong direction. It's like, are we really doing this, or what is going on here, right? Hierophant in reverse. If you are with someone, you may be, well, this could be, you may be wanting to separate from this person. You may just be wanting to get another job, quite honestly, because you could be dealing with the Hierophant. That could be higher education. It could also be, you know, just institutions in general that we could be talking about here. Yeah, but we've got a Page of Cups in reverse. I feel like someone is definitely not open to accepting an offer at this time, whatever this may be. Or maybe you don't like the hand you've been dealt. You don't like the type of love that other people are offering you. Wow, Seven of Wands. Defensive much? Absolutely. So we definitely are perhaps seeing you as being on the defense at this time, perhaps tired of the way a certain situation has gone at this point, and you're really just fed up. I mean, you see this guy, he's like, he's gonna take them all out, you know, he's that samurai just like whipping around and knocking everybody out, right? What we have crossing you is the Seven of Pentacles. Well, I feel like perhaps maybe this could be you defending yourself, you know, and what you have come to grow and build at this point. Maybe you're dealing with someone else that really isn't doing too much on their part, you know what I mean? As far as they may have a lot of ambition in life when it comes to like, you know, their career and money. They might be more of a lazy type of person. You are in a good place here, but I do see you being defensive and protecting yourself, right? Protecting your money, perhaps. You know, maybe you feel like someone, again, I was kind of feeling like this energy of someone hiding money, or, you know, adjusting the books or something of that nature. Yeah, Four of Wands energy in reverse. Did you lose your home? Wow, this is really looking like, even though, you know, I see this defensive energy here, I still see you in a place somehow where it's almost like you're cutting your losses. You may be taking a little bit of an L, but I feel like for the most part you are keeping yourself in a good place. Yeah, it looks like you've had a lot of misfortune in the past with this Wheel of Fortune in reverse. And if you recently lost your home, wow. I mean, you may have been fighting quite a bit with somebody for sure about money. Queen of, look at this, she came out again. You could be a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. I find, I really feel like this is what's on your mind though, money. You may be trying to bring in more money. This could be around a home that you're trying to save. Uh, Again, I feel like with this Four of Pentacles in reverse, or yeah, Four of Wands in reverse, excuse me, that's not a happy home. That's almost like a War of the Roses type of situation is what I'm seeing there. Yeah, we've got an Ace of Wands energy here. Passionate new beginning. I'm feeling like, somebody is definitely feeling like they're tired of the way things have been. I'm kind of feeling this breaking out energy, like somebody is about to bust loose. They're about to not hold anything back any longer. Yeah, wow. We've got King of Wands here now. Somebody's taking control of their life is what this really looks like. All right, you could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. um, or the way you see the situation could be that somebody's trying to control the situation, and that's where everything has gone wrong to begin with. I almost feel like there's this tug of war going on, if you will, this uh, power struggle, if you will, whoever this is that you're dealing with. All right, and you feel it seems like you're definitely more on the winning end of this, but it's still a struggle nonetheless, is what I'm seeing with this. Four of Wands energy, you've got somebody stressed out. This is in reverse. This person is not resting. This outside energy, whoever you're dealing with, you definitely have them in this energy where they're very, I feel like they don't know what your next step is really what I feel like with this. You are an unpredictable type in the sense that when you get to a certain point, it feels like you're going to make the decision that you need to for yourself, and it may not set well with everybody. And, that's just what happens when you get in this energy. With the Justice in reverse, nobody wants to deal with the bullshit, especially when you're perhaps in a committed relationship, always constantly dealing with struggles at home. People, I don't know, this is just, it feels like very tense energy, whoever it is that you're dealing with. Yeah, somebody is definitely in a lot of regret. I don't think this is you, to be honest, but I do feel like this could mean that it may be a bit harder trying to leave a situation, and maybe this is why it's been so hard for you to follow your path, because you have been trapped in a situation that you couldn't get away from. Yeah, something there's no more. Lovers in reverse, Page of Cups in reverse. I just really feel like you're not wanting to deal with this immature kind of energy anymore, whoever this person is. Two of Swords in reverse is definitely showing that you are clear about how you feel. You're not trying to deal with things from the past. If you are in this, if we're talking about love, if we're talking about somebody trying to come back, I do feel like that this is the type of energy, if this is who you're thinking of, they definitely are still dealing with a lot of things themselves. They're really not in a good place. It feels like they still like to try to control things, even though they really don't do a good job of it, if you will. All right, Seven of Wands. Why are you so defensive? Let's look at this. Seven of Wands. I mean, I would be too, to be honest with you. Well, you just don't want to have to deal with the bullshit, basically. Nine of Swords in reverse. It's almost like, if this is a person from the past, I feel like you had to deal with a lot of standing your ground, this person really not, talking to you or being honest with you about things. I feel like, based on the crossing energy, you're just in a much better place now. And if somebody does try to come back from the past, that I feel like you're not going to want to take a chance on somebody who really didn't show up in the past. You know what I mean? It just doesn't feel like it's an energy that you want to engage with, to be honest with you. Although, those are usually the type of people that want to come back, right? Once again, Seven of Pentacles with the Two of Swords in reverse. You turned your back on this situation. You're in a much happier place. Look how much happier she is. Because it's like now whatever you've been putting your energy towards has been doing so much better. I mean, maybe you're not like rich or anything at this point, but you could definitely be doing a lot better than you were. Wow, a lot coming out here with this Four of Wands in reverse. We got Three of Wands in reverse. Yeah, Emperor in reverse and strength. It's taken a lot for you, I feel, to have to recover from this situation, and I don't really see you wanting another opportunity if this is what you've been dealing with. Okay, our Emperor is an Aries energy. Um, sorry, a fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. But in any case, what I mean to say is that if this person was not handling things right to begin with and they were in the Emperor position, do we really want to go back to that War of the Roses type of situation? You know, putting on the rose-colored glasses, but really they're shit-colored glasses, you know, lying to ourselves about how happy we are. This is the energy you were in the past, all right? Empress in reverse and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. I really had to deal with some bullshit here, especially with the Emperor and Empress in reverse. That's definitely a War of the Roses type of moment. And maybe if you're not going through this now, you know, you just know that perhaps this is something you went through in the past with this person. No. Ain't nobody got no time for that. Let me go play that, is what I always say. Absolutely. Yeah, you've turned your back on those lying, cheating, stealing types, all right? You got your mind on more important things. You're growing, right? That's what the Seven of Pentacles energy is all about. You're not allowing things to come in, people to come in, things of that nature, to get you off track or to confuse you. So I do feel like that this is you, and maybe you can be feeling like that power struggle even within yourself, like, I know it's coming, but why the hell haven't I seen it yet? Why do I keep feeling like I'm still struggling with moving into this next phase of my life, you know? Ace of Wands. Knight of Wands energy. So it does feel like you definitely, it's like this energy of every time you try to move forward and take control of your life, it's again this power struggle. It's always someone, it feels like a particular someone in this case that wants to try to just come in when they think your defenses are down basically, and it just ends up being this massive power struggle with this person. It's like you see right through them, you know what they're there for. King of Wands energy, that's how you see this person, is how I feel, right? That they're just really, yep, still hiding a lot with the moon energy coming out here, right? This is what you see, I feel, when you think about this past person, this Venus retrograde energy, this person that could be in a lot of regret here and could be trying to come back in the near future, right? It's like, I'm dead, you know, look at this guy. He's like toxic looking to the max. And it looks like acid rain coming down around him and stuff like that. Who wants that kind of turbulent, stormy kind of love? You know, that's that kind that you'll end up in a domestic violence shelter for. Hell no. No, no, no. Again, with this Four of Swords energy in reverse, this person is stressed the hell out, is what it looks like, to be honest with you. And you're just over here trying to live a better life. This is what you would be inviting back if you entertain this person, is what it feels like. Yeah, they feel very vulnerable right now. They want you to let your guard down for sure, but they're definitely not in the right place, all right? And I think you're definitely going to have to be careful about this person. Almost the energy that comes off of them is that they're willing to, you know, whoever is willing to take them in kind of energy and accept the first offer, right? Your hopes, wishes, and fears is that you're not going to end up, you know, feeling like you have it all, but then it ends up being this situation that just goes down the drain, if you will, right? So it's like you don't want to waste your time putting all your energy into these kind of people, and that's what holds you back by staying in that energy, by not allowing yourself to move forward. And sometimes you just got to take the bull by the horns and do it. I can tell you that it was hard for me to leave some relationships, and sometimes people don't make it very easy, but you have to trust yourself and know what's best for you. Because this person coming back from the past with all these regrets, this Eight of Cups in reverse, Three of Swords, they bring nothing but, they leave nothing and bring nothing but a trail of heartbreak behind them, right? And you don't want to deal with this kind of energy. You don't want to be in this kind of energy either at the end of your life. Not really following your heart, not really trusting yourself, always turning back instead of continuing to move forward. That is going to do nothing but cause a lifetime of pain, suffering. This is the time to really fan those flames, all right? Being true to yourself, listening to that still small voice, being the rebel, all right? And not holding yourself back any longer, no matter what it takes, right? Because this life is not always easy, and as soon as we want it to be easy and let somebody else take the reins, it's almost like everything goes to shit, right? Okay, let's see what some messages are coming out from our person in no communication. Could be this Venus retrograde person. Hit the like button, subscribe, bell notification, and share with your friends. I'd love to know down in the comments how this is resonating for you. Help me to get my subscriber count up and all, guys. Thank you so much for your support. What is going on here? If you guys need a personal reading, I'll leave that in the comments or in the description. Alright guys, so this person is saying, I never expected to fall in love with you so quickly. So this definitely could have been a fast relationship. And you know what they say, if they start quick, a lot of times they're going to come crashing down quick, right? And that may have been exactly what you experienced in the past. Maybe you didn't get to know this person well enough, you know, and then came to realize once you got more involved with them, really the type of person that they were. So, you know, maybe the lesson would be really be bold in, you know, moving forward in your life, but not so bold and not so quick when it comes to love. You know, take your time with that, because you got to test the spirits, as they say. You got to make sure they're on board. But more importantly than that, if you're going down the right path, you're going to start to meet more of those people that are really your type of energy. You're one of my kind. Anybody remember NXS? I know that's a long time ago. Anyway, I need to own up and I need to own up to where I feel sure about this relationship. So this person just, I don't know what to say about this person. They really just feel like they're still dealing with a lot of their own stuff, you know? I don't feel like they're in the right place. You know, I feel like this person with this Knight of Wands and this Ace of Wands energy, they probably do a lot of this, you know, having short relationships or quick relationships. They tend to, wow, I hope that's not true, but I was hearing they have several partners in a day for some of them. This person may have a sex addiction is almost what I'm seeing here. You'll have to let me know if that resonates. Please give me a second chance. Man, this person really wants to come back. Like I said, they want that fourth try. Are you going to give it to them when you've already known what they've done in the past? Maybe you've already given them their 3 strikes and you're saying, you know what? You're out, buddy. Sorry about that. I don't want to let you go. I miss being with you. I mean, you know, all I can say is when you get on the right path, once again, you're going to know, you're going to be in the right place. You're going to feel that these people are on your level. You're going to vibe with them. You're not going to feel like you have to hide yourself from them. I mean, if you're resonating with that, for sure, hit the like button, because we should never hide who we are, right? We should always be true to ourselves. And that absolutely is going to bring in that true love. Maybe we just got a lot of duds in the past, and that was only because we weren't in the right place, right? When we're on tune, in tune with ourselves, like this energy was talking about, we just got to tune to a different vibration, right? Be bold enough to say, hey, this hasn't been working for me. What do I really want in my life? And take the steps. Once you get those steps, don't be afraid to live your best life, right? Because nobody's going to do it better than you. All right, guys, let's see what our guardian angels have to say. Ooh, we got this healing energy. Definitely may need to heal your mind, just not allow this person to get in your head is really what I'm hearing more than anything, all right? But this healing is really going to help you to get your mind right, all right? So you don't continue to hold yourself back. You don't continue to let anybody hold you back or anything, all right? Because that's regret. You're going to be in regret on your deathbed if you don't live your best life. And if you know that this is not your best life, what you're living right now, you're being challenged to step up, all right? And damn it, do the damn thing, because you're the only one who can do it. I'm the only one who can do it in my life, right? And trust me, your girl be working a lot. Last week, I think we put in like about a good 50 hours at least. Okay, so let's see. This says, listen to your heart. Love is the greatest healer. I say that all the time and I believe it. Self-love especially. You've got to like really forgive yourself for not being in the right place when these people came along and not realizing, who they were. But now you do. That's what I see with this energy. You've been through it, you've seen what it's all about, and now you know that when you get on the right track, when you're going the right direction, that's where all the treasures are, like this card said. That's when you're going to receive everything that you really want. And that's where you really want to meet that person anyway, right? Again, they're going to be on the same level as you, and you're going to know that within yourself. So love is the greatest healer. It has the capacity to believe. Sorry, I'm having a hard time reading this card, guys. To balance and heal your emotions, thoughts, and perceptions. And this card was all about perceptions, right? We were talking about that. Half glass full, half glass empty. Believing. Do you believe more so than not that these good things are coming for you? Do you believe that you can even be bold enough to do what you need to do, right? This is where we need to really work on ourselves. And again, not hold ourselves back or allow other people to. We're too powerful for that, right? You came here for a much bigger purpose, didn't you? All right, so it says your angels are here with you and will help you dissolve your fears. Trust in to guide you, and your life will magically transform. This card is confirmation that healing is occurring right now, all right? May not feel like it. Sometimes it doesn't feel like it. Like when we're going, if anybody's done a cleanse, how many of you out there have done cleanses? I'm just curious, but that's not an easy process. I don't care if it's just not drinking water or drinking water only for the morning or that kind of thing, right? To really sacrifice and to really, allow ourselves to be in that state where we're withholding things from ourselves, right? Causing ourselves to really, that actually helps you to get more in tune with your spirit, quite honestly, with your soul, to hear that voice and to tap into those inner stores, the power, as well as, the greater power to assist us in really allowing and making all these things happen, right? But staying in regret or staying in the past and really not challenging yourself, you know, whether it be working out, whether it be denying yourself, you know, certain foods that you know are not going to be healthy for you, or finding better alternatives. You know, this is all about a balance, a delicate balance, whether it's physically, emotionally, or mentally. There's a delicate balance within all of it. But when we can really tune in, right? When we can start to move in the right direction and really stay on our path, stay the course. You know, don't veer, don't divert, don't go backwards. Just keep going forward, one step at a time, right? That's what gets you there. So make those manageable goals if it seems like there's something overwhelming. You know, that's the best way to get your mind working more in your favor as you move in a new direction, because it's always going to feel weird. It's always going to feel like, oh, I don't know, maybe I want to go back, you know, this is hard. You know, we all say that about new things, trust me. But is the past really, you know, do you really think that you'll be happy with that? Or would you like to try to trust yourself and really move in another direction? I know what I choose because I did choose it. So that's why we're here today. All right, guys, you ready to get an answer to your question? I would love for you to hit the like button, subscribe, and bell notification, and I truly appreciate you being here. Let me know how this message may have resonated, and don't forget to check out tomorrow. We'll be doing our forecast for the week, okay? Here we go in 3, 2, and 1. Oh, that was weak. Let's do that again. 3, 2, and 1. Yeah, there we go. Oh, you didn't get to see it spin. But the answer is no. All right, guys. You may have to say no to somebody and they may not be too happy about it, but hey, this is your life. Okay? It's my life. It's now or never. You ain't gonna live forever. That's what Bon Jovi said, right? You ready to do the damn thing? Okay, guys. Mwah. Love you. Blessings. And take care of yourself. I will see you soon for another reading. Bye for now.